Guyana's healthcare system is about to collapse, right? Trump threatened us to take our visas unless we send away all the Cuban doctors and nurses, and we decide to choose visas. I like how we just wake up and choose violence. Like, Guyana just wake up and choose stupidity. Like, so the only type of people now want to get health care is people could actually afford to jump on a plane and fly to another country. You can't fly to no Caribbean country because most of the Caribbean countries sending them back to, right? Shout out to Mia Mottley, Prime Minister of Barbados. She said even if America takes all their visa put whatsoever sanctions, she's not about to let her people suffer and die because Trump got the own war which he would like to fight with Cuba, right? When is our government going to start putting us first like this? I rather have an healthcare system that is strong than have a visa, right? And don't even say I just go private, so this ain't got nothing to do with me. If you comment that, you don't go private. Because even the private hospitals use the same Cuban doctors and surgeons as every other hospital. This is why there's always say, oh, the surgeon coming or the specialist coming. Because everybody using one set of people. And I know some people will be like, oh, Guyana could get their own healthcare professional. Cuban used to train all of them. So that contract is also squashed, right? And then when you send healthcare professionals to bigger economies to be trained, you think they can come back? You think a man will go to America and get accustomed to American lifestyle, the safety, the comfort, and everything else, want to come back to Guyana? You never hear everybody talk when they left Guyana was a shithole. So who really can come to deal with all these healthcare massive crises that we're already having? All right, all the hospitals are already understaffed, especially the out of town ones and the ones in town. All right, you're liable to die there. Now for sure you're gonna die there. So at some point in time, the government will have to have a backbone and at least tell America that we need time. Even if you don't want to outright tell America we can't do this, right? Tell them we need time. Tell them you need at least 1 to 2 years to actually train your own healthcare professionals and pump more money into the sector like crazy. Because trust me, I've never had to visit the hospital as yet for anything serious. That's why I stay my ass home. I like go out and drink and drive and crash up and all these things. No, you could get a broke foot. You end up in a coffin. You could get one stop wound and end up in a coffin. So you proceed with caution. To the government, yeah, please do better because there's many people who depend upon these same healthcare individuals that you are about to send home for the daily subsistence. May God be with you all.
Hey TikTok. So I wasn't here for a while, but I'm here now. Approximately about a month and a half ago, I made a video about this young lady working at this gas station when she was being degraded, bashed, and belittled by a customer. So somebody reached out to me and said to me that that's not the only, those are the only persons who will come into the companies and try to belittle them or try to degrade them. The employees themselves will do such. And I believe him because one time I was working with this company that has a sales rep. Mind you, the higher sales rep after him, all of them left. The higher sales rep before him, all of them left. So he is still there. And the thing is that some misunderstanding he and the boss had. And the boss' words to him was, you only got head for wear hat. Right? Mind you, this is one of the sales rep that put them on the market, on the burn them in front, right? Now, when I go out there as a sales rep, I don't represent myself. I represent the company I work for. You understand? When I have that little badge and I submit that little badge, it is your company name there, your information there, not mine's, right? So, the thing is that, from my own understanding, you're trying to hit 3 birds or 2 birds with 1 stone. The person you hire doesn't have the academic certificate to perform the job, but they have 2 and 3 years of experience in the same field, right? So you will hire them. And when you hire them now, you will have them doing the job that the person's supposed to do if they were hired with a diploma or a distinction, whatever the academics requirements were, right? You would have them doing all of that and you would pay them way less. Because if you had hired somebody with the academics requirements, you would have had to pay them way more. Because most obviously you got to pay me for my qualifications, all right? Most times persons tend to forget where they come from. Now, a lot of persons tend to forget that, okay, they weren't born with a gold spoon in their mouth. They had to work hard, right? A lot of them start working without even going to high school. But when they start working, they start to elevate themselves. And that is why I keep saying all the time, you need to encourage young people. Stop bashing them, stop belittling them, stop degrading them. The job those persons are performing in your company, could you have done it on your own? Because I think if you could have, you would not have hired anybody to get a job done for you. When you see a company changing staff every 3 weeks, every month or something, something is wrong. Something is wrong. People run from nothing good. You understand? I know you have some staff who come on their own way. They want to do this. You have to like pull them in a corner and you have to let them know, yo, this isn't the place and time for that. I know that. I understand that. But the persons who are advertising your business, who is putting your business out there, why you be letting them and why try to bring them down, and yet you doesn't have anybody to fill that person. If you should terminate the person's service, you have nobody else to fill the gap. But you doesn't see it like that. You tell yourself that, okay, he or she need the money, they got for work. And that is how most of you see people working. Okay, I mean, she need the money or he need the money, so they have to work. But you're forgetting that before you were in the position, or before you're in the position you are in now, the stages you went through, persons still hire you even though you didn't have the academic requirement. They still give you a chance because they see potentials in you. You understand? They hire you, they allow you to work, allow you to elevate yourself, allow you to do these things. Why you can't do the same thing for the young people? They are willing to work. Encourage them. No, don't try to belittle them or degrade them.
And not too long come from coach, right? 7 matter pen against me for I don't even know for what. Anyway, the man telling the magistrate that I must sell me bike for pay back for 2 Seaball gold, 2 Nike and a pair of Clarks. But when I check it, I summons you for give you child 10,000 a week. And you can't give you that 10,000 a week at the court. And the same court you call me for tell me I gotta pay you back for footwear. Here when I paying money when you get solve your liability for the third time, you're going to deduct it from your liability money, you understand? Remember now, I never tell you for lie down with a younger girl and you for make a child with you. And you fat is and you want to make babies with girls who smaller than you. What's wrong with you, banners? And then you're talking your DNA test for the child. You're saying for 3 girl children, you don't mind none out of the 3s happen and Peter say you want DNA test for tomorrow. Friend, spend your money for your DNA test, ain't no problem. You shall get what you're looking for. If you ain't get anything different, it's how much 99 and 999 with the 999 put